She planned the perfect singles event, venue, vibe. But there was just one problem. The men didn't show up. Now she's left confused, frustrated, and wondering why guys are no longer interested in showing up for these kinds of events. Let's get into it.
Men always assume this, and I, for the life of me, do not understand. Anytime my friend and I invite guys to come to our singles events, they always assume that it's going to be 80% majority men. Like, they'll be like, oh, like, I think it's going to be a sausage fest. Like, I think I speak for most guys when I say, like, we're not going to come because it's all going to be other guys.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
I can say in the most respectful manner that we don't find any interest in those dating events, and we would rather find our partners normally or remain single.
That's not the case, ever. Like, I've gone to multiple singles events. I'm hosting singles events now myself. In every situation, it's majority women. And they're all really cool, fun, attractive women.
I don't think so.
New York, women here, in my personal experience, they are very willing to sign up for events. They're willing to put in effort to make connections with people, both platonic and romantic. And I have found it not to be the case for men. So I don't know where that perception's coming from. If anyone has any idea, what is that barrier? The reason that we're reaching out to these men is because it's harder to get men to sign up for these events.
No!
But we don't care that much.
And yet when we ask them to sign up, they say they don't want to sign up because they think it will all be men. And it's like, no, the reason I'm reaching out to you is because there is no men. Like, what is it? I don't understand.
Well, I'm out, man.
Are you single by chance? No, I am single by choice. Since the men are rare, they should be paying them to show up to these.
Guys, I just saw the finest man here at the gym, and I think I'm gonna go up to him and go shoot my shot because you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, so here goes nothing.
Wait for it.
Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm shaking your little left.
You weird, buddy.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Leo. Nice. Do you have a girlfriend? You do?
Rejected.
That was satisfying. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have a wife, so that's not too bad. Are you looking for a wife?
That's why I have a girlfriend.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna get married to her?
I don't date, just date. I'm not out here like all these other guys. So.
Oh, well, dang. I was hoping that we could get to know each other. Maybe
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I can take you out on a date or something, you know?
You see this patch right here? You can keep walking now.
Oh, okay. Well, dang. All right. Stop rejected.
The last thing we want when we go to the gym is to be asked out.
Women in this town compete to find a husband because of man shortage. However, in Dongguan, there's way more women than men. So the women of Dongguan actually have to compete to find a man. And the men of Dongguan are actually able to have multiple girlfriends. This man right here has 4 girlfriends.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes!
Do you guys know what I'm thinking? Let's get our passports and visit this amazing place.
That you want to financially stable. Do you looking for certain numbers? Like
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
looking between 600,000 and 800,000. Obviously more is good. But that's what I want to start with.
I wonder why men don't go to these events. But videos like this remind me of the reason.
So 600 is your bare minimum, you said.
Well, maybe 500.
Well, I'm out, man.
I mean,
Okay, we went down.
the cost of living in LA is so high. That,
It is.
And I really love to travel.
We do not care.
Okay, and you want to like a man to cover for this.
Wanting to achieve your dreams at someone else's expense is selfish.
If he can, yeah. Because I bring feminine qualities. I can cook. I can give good back massages. I can listen well. So I think it's only fair.
So it's worth it, yeah.
It's worth it, yeah.
Okay. Is anyone making 500,000-600,000 here watching it? Leave us in the comments, please, guys. Is that a good trade?
No! No!
Would you trade your salary with the back rubs and cooking and cleaning?
Only someone who lost his mind would be willing to sign that offer.
Let us know. We want to hear it.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Can somebody explain to me why I don't get approached in public? Like, do I look mean or something? I don't know. I feel like guys will stare a hole into my heart from another side of the room, but they will not approach me. Like, men will be in my DMs and all my social medias and like that, and then even in public, they will still not approach me.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
And it's not because I'm ugly. Even if you don't feel like I'm pretty, you could say that, but I ain't ugly.
It's not about being ugly. I am against people calling each other that, but it's about her style and appearance, which is her choice. But when we see it, we do not get the traditional vibe.
I just don't understand why when I go out, I don't get approached by men.
Oh my God, who the hell cares? I'm here with
Jenny.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Are you single?
I am single.
What would you look for in a guy to date? What's all they gotta be?
6 foot.
Oh, how much money they gotta make?
Of course, if you can make $1 billion.
Are you crazy? What the hell?
She's joking, because this is just insane.
Yeah.
What's a race that you wouldn't date?
Sorry, not my Filipino. Copy by hi. Copy by copy. There's no Filipinos, I'm sorry!
When your friend drags you to a single mixer after spending the last 3 days moving. I was so exhausted, so I left after 30 minutes. Still very single, and the men we're not at dating in Vegas is truly the worst.
You serious?
I will literally wear the smallest string bikini I can find.
What?
I don't know why she's telling us this information.
And then I'll be like, why is this old dude on the beach just like staring at me? I did it to myself.
We keep hearing about the male loneliness epidemic. And ironically, we keep hearing about it mostly from women who are very adamant that they don't care anything about it, yet continue to speak on it almost constantly. Not only that, but they also mention that it's entirely men's fault that they're lonely. But I have some serious doubts about that, because from what I have been seeing, there are actually a lot of men that are perfectly happy being single.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they're not lonely at all.
This is really true. What do you enjoy doing in your free time apart from dating?
Granted, there are some lonely men out there, but I would also point out that there are a lot of lonely women out there too, but we're not calling that an epidemic, because most women will say that they'd rather be alone than with someone who doesn't appreciate them. And I would actually wager that the same holds true for men, that they would rather be alone than with someone who doesn't treat them properly. So, gentlemen, please, are most of you alone because no one will date you? Or are you alone because you can't find anyone suitable to be in a relationship with? I have a feeling it's more of the latter.
Got him! Got him!
There is a difference between being lonely and alone, but most men have learned to accept being by ourselves peacefully.
Am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men? No, because I had to actually sit and think about this, and I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
And it's been a long time. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has me questioning myself. Like, am I not as attractive as I thought I am? Am I looking old? Am I intimidating?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Like, what is it? So now I'm starting to realize that since men don't come up to me, I have to be the one to go up to them.
Men are more aware of the dangers of being with the wrong person, so we retreated a while ago.
And that makes me super nervous because it's like, how do I know I'm not going to get rejected if you didn't come up to me in the first place and then I make the decision to go up to you?
That's what we've been feeling all along.
How do I know I won't face rejection? So can I get some tips and tricks, some advice on how to approach a man that I think is cute? Because I have no idea how to. Like, I'm scared and I feel like I can only approach men if I'm drunk, which is not often.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
The confusion is hilarious. Men finally realized it's better to be alone than in bad company.
I'm not sure why nobody wants to speak up about this, but I guess I'll be the one to do it. There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible mentally stable, emotionally available men. We need to get a search party together, figure out what has happened, where have they gone.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
And what do we do about this? Because it's a problem.
Look, I have said this before and I will say it again. There is no shortage of good men.
Exactly. The good men are with the good women.
It is simply that you don't see the men that are good men in your life as dateable. But they're probably good friends, like they're probably in your friend zone. And then for the good men that aren't in your life, it is because they're not looking to date. They probably spent far too long in a relationship that took advantage of their goodness. Those men are either working, they're either at home, or they're just hanging out with friends.
Once they lower their standards, they will see the true men.
For doing some sort of hobby in seclusion. So if you really do want a good man, you better look in your friend zone or do all that you can to put out positive energy about men, because they will see you and they might take a chance on you then.
Meanwhile,
How much does a man have to make in a year in order to marry you?
$1 million.
$1 million? Why he gotta make $1 million?
Because
Because she couldn't make it and waited on him instead.
he's gotta show me what's up.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Do you feel like men should have to pay for everything in a relationship?
I feel like in the beginning, like, yes, you want to like impress her, you know, pay for things. But I think once you guys are like official, like you could pay for things here and there. He could pay for things here and there.
Well, I'm out, man.
The standards keep getting up faster than anyone can keep up.
At this point, I've accepted that I'm just gonna have to be single forever and ever, because so I'm talking to this guy. I really like him. You know, he's so cute. He's so sexy. And yeah, like really feeding him. And yeah, he's getting to know me, talking to me, putting in so much effort and just, you know, doing everything right. Giving me money, paying for my groceries.
Wait for it.
You know, doing all of the above.
I wonder what went wrong.
You know, can't complain. Tell me why yesterday I had to put him out. Tell me why I've gone through his phone. And that's why, girls, if you want to stay happy, don't go through a guy's phone, because they're going to do it every single time. Literally, they're going to really disappoint you every single time. Tell me why I've gone through his phone and I'm seeing that he's just talking to bare different girls.
What?
And I'm just like, okay. But I just want to know, why do you guys do that? Why do you guys do that?
I do not condone cheating, but I'm glad they finally saw and felt how many of us were betrayed.
Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, it really doesn't. And I just don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
We don't do that here.
What has been your biggest financial mistake?
My ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay. In what way?
Vacations and, you know, just dinners. Just didn't work out.
We know someone isn't good for us when they don't consider our finances and keep asking for more.
And this is why she's your ex-girlfriend.
This is why.
Okay. And if you could go back, what would you change?
It was a good experience, so lesson learned. I don't think I'd change much.
Lesson learned. So now just pay for less vacations and dinners?
Yeah, stay single.
Stay single. Okay, that's the advice. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
This is to all the girls that seek a guy that has cash. Like, you are specifically looking for a guy who has money. And the reason you do that is because you want to live the lifestyle that can provide you, and maybe you don't want to work.
The only reason a partner would prioritize money is wanting to live a luxury life that they see on social media. And the worst part is not caring if it hurts the husband and wanting it at all costs.
I've got a bone to pick. I didn't think that many girls were trying to find a guy who was rich. And I honestly do not understand it. Why would you want to feel reliant on someone else? Like, you end up just piggybacking off somebody else's ambition and achievements. And you become like the tiniest fraction of what you could be, or even what you could achieve. Because it is so much more fulfilling making money for yourself, achieving your own goals, and not being reliant on anybody. And in my opinion, the most attractive quality somebody can have is ambition. And actually the second thing is hard work. And I think if you've got those things anyway, you'll probably attract someone that's successful and has money.
It is a turn-off when we know that our partner just sees us as a ladder toward a better life and nothing more.
Single by chance?
No.
And you?
Married.
No? Single by chance?
No, I'm not. Sorry.
No? Are you single by chance?
I'm not. No.
No? Rejected. Do you have single friends by chance?
I'm sure I do.
Yes.
Not very many.
Single?
No, I'm married.
Ah, okay. Excuse me, are you single by chance?
No.
No? Single by chance? No? Are you single by chance? No?
Those men just wanted to be left alone. And I appreciate their loyalty toward their wives.
Do you have single friends? No? Are you single by chance?
I'm not, I'm afraid.
No. Is anyone single by chance?
Nope.
No one is single. You single by chance?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Sorry.
Do you have any single friends?
Yeah, they're actually just up here.
Can you invite them for singles party this Friday?
Oh, hell no! We would rather spend our evening relaxing or among friends, not in those events.
Sade.
Hey, Sade. Rob.
Nice to meet you, Rob. How old are you?
33.
Okay, we're about the same age. So, are you single, dating, married?
Single.
Why are you single?
I think women expectations are very high, but also, the life-work balance is kind of difficult, especially with inflation and everything going on. So, women want a lot of attention. Sometimes they're trying to, stick to the goal. So it's kind of hard to balance both. We want the greatest dates in the world, but they don't want to share exactly what it is they like.
He explained it in the best and most respectful way.
A perfect example is my buddy. He recently went on a date, and the young lady didn't like it. Like, she told him, flat out, the date was okay, and he was like, while I was asking you, did you like this type of restaurant, that type of restaurant? You know what she told him? You should just know. And that was kind of crazy.
Jesus Christ.
It's not only crazy, but also embarrassing.
So it's kind of difficult in that manner. Women sometimes come off on the defense, and maybe it's from their past. I don't know. His experience is similar to what, a lot of guys are going through today.
Yeah. All right, last question. Would you come to a singles conference if there was one?
I don't think so.
If I was your girlfriend, I would cook for you, clean for you, make sure I do your dirty laundry, and anytime you want, also my back door is always open.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Quick question. Where are we meeting the men that actually want to date and be in a relationship? Because it's not the dating apps.
We do not care.
It's not.
We are more comfortable on our own, but thanks for the offer.
It's not the coffee shops. I've been trying that. For a while now. Definitely not the bars. Not at my age, because they're all 21, 22, so they definitely don't want to be in a relationship, and I definitely do not want to be a cougar. Nothing wrong with that, just not my type. I, again, tend to go about 8 to 10 years older than me. I found out even those don't want to date for a relationship. Even they are still figuring things out.
1 minute ago, she was complaining about not finding the man. But now she's admitting how she has options and isn't happy.
Yeah, they are. So where are we meeting the ones that want to date and be in a relationship?
Well, I'm out, man.
That want to date to eventually get into a relationship. That are dating to see if we're compatible for a relationship, not other things. No. I need to know, because I have yet to find them. And I've been looking, so maybe I should stop looking. I don't know. Rejected. But if you know, please let me know.
I think she means the ones she wants, not the ones who want her.
Help your girl out. Where are we meeting the good men? Where are we meeting the men that actually want to be in a real relationship?
You want to be in a relationship with me?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Are you a man that's trying to date this?
Relax.
Okay.
No, thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, I'm in. One thing, be funnier than me. It's not that hard. Or is it?
I see a lot of videos on this app of women who are in their 30s and single saying they're the only person that's single in their friend group. Like all their friends are partnered, they're having kids, they're settling down, yada yada.
Boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you.
None of my friends are settling down. None of my friends are even in relationships. So I feel I bring a very unique perspective to the conversation on men and like dating in your 30s, because not only am I 30 and single, a lot of my friends are 30 and single and they live across the country. So this isn't just like, oh, I'm in San Diego, it's the San Diego guys. No, this is literally from East Coast to West Coast. And you can tell me I'm biased, but literally all my friends are hot, bad who are independent and have really solid careers.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
Maybe that's the issue. They lack the traditionality.
So like in my mind, these are people that should have a boyfriend. Like you'd want to date them, but literally nothing is working out for any of my friends. If it were just me, I would think, okay, I'm the problem. But the fact that this is my friends that are across the country that are having this issue, it's the men. Like it's literally, it speaks to the quality of men. Huh? It's just always so disappointing.
The fact that it's her friends means they all have the same personality, and perhaps it's why it didn't work out in dating.
And listen, I'm not saying there's not good men. There are. But the ones that are, they get scooped up because there's like 10 of them. There's like 10 good ones and 5,000 terrible ones. I'm waiting for the day that someone proves me wrong. I really am. Please, a man, please, anyone, prove me wrong.
Well, I'm out, man.
There is no need to prove her wrong when no one believes what she's saying.
You will find much better than him, okay? He is the bare minimum. He's under the bare minimum. He's in hell. This guy's in hell, okay? You can create heaven for yourself.
You serious?
Why are you in hell with him? You don't belong there. Baby, you're too good. If someone has to insult you to bring you down, you're already above them.
No wonder why standards are up with videos like this. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.